Good evening, everybody out there, ham radio people, ladies and gentlemen, ham radio operators of all ages. This is Radio Station Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. The early bird portion of the FusionNet will begin in less than 5 minutes, so everybody just sit tight, stand on the side, and we'll be back in just a moment to take those early bird check-ins. Be the first to get in tonight and get your worm. AC2AE. All the people say. Oh, I just can't contain myself till 8:30, guys. We're gonna have to start this so early. That's it. I'm sitting here tight. 8:26, 8:27, 8:28. That's it. We're starting now, guys. This is Radio Station Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. And guess what? This is the FusionNet, and this is the early bird portion of the FusionNet, and it's beginning right now. So hello, everybody. Anybody who wants to get that early bird worm, come and get it. This is AC2AE, and we're looking for check-ins, 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 check-ins. Come one, come all.
KD2 LRX. What the heck are you rambling? Jason, Jay, whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me Jerome. High negotiated champion of 1994 and 95 definitely works as well. Local temperature is 59 degrees. And Joe, I gotta tell you, even though I don't like the cold weather, I'm enjoying the weather that we've been having. Back to net control.
Paisan, what's going on? Listen, you're enjoying this weather. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let it drop another 10 degrees and I'll be in awe. I got you in there, Jerome.
Jerome! Awesome, dude. KD2LRX. I'm on the side. I'm listening. I'm here. I'm ready for the net.
KB Kilo Bravo Zero Bravo Sierra India. Tom from Minot, North Dakota. And you can call me anything you want, but just don't call me late for supper.
Kilo Alpha 5 Uniform Lima Echo, Ralph, West Texas.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody out there. This is Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo, Mike, Kelso, Washington. And we have clear skies, 65.3 degrees. And I already have my answers for tonight's trivia questions.
All right, let me hold it right there. Oh, hold on. I see how it.
It is 62 degrees and we'll have a weather update.
All right, let me see if I'm catching this now. Okay, good. Good. Wow, what an awesome start for early bird check-ins, guys. What an awesome start. All right, KD2 LRX. We got J Rome in there. J Rome, KD2 LRX. We got Tom out in Minot. We're not going to call him late for dinner, that's for sure. Tom, just let me know if you've got. I'm going to come back to you in just a second. Just let me know if you got traffic for the net, so we could pick you later to see if you got any traffic. And we got Ralph out in West Texas. Awesome, man. I am definitely trying to convince the wife to go to Texas. So we got Ralph, KA5ULE. I'm going to come back to you also for a second for your see if you have traffic in your local outside temperature. Mike, I got you too, brother, out in Kelso. And I'm going to come back to see. I got your temperature at 65.3 degrees. Just going to come back to you to see if you've got traffic. And Howard, KD2 MSU, our local resident meteorologist. I got you down for traffic, and I got you with 62 degrees. 62 degrees. That's what I got over here as well. Awesome, brother. All right, let's see. First up on the list, we're going to go over to Tom over in Minot, KV0BSI. Don't worry, Tom, I'm not going to call you late for dinner. But what is your local outside temperature, sir?
The local outside temperature is 75 degrees. Just a beautiful day.
All right. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Let me see. KV0BSI. You guys already should know that I'm a little slow on the net logger, so I will fill in all the information later on. And let's see. Next up, we got Ralph over in West Texas. Ralph, welcome to the FusionNet, my friend. Good to have you in here. Hang in there. We're going to do ham radio trivia tonight, guys. It's going to be a good one. So I hope you guys are all polished up on your tech exams because it comes directly from the tech exam tonight. All right, so Ralph, Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo, what is your local outside temperature, sir?
Yeah, Joe, did I lose you?
Tom, we may have doubled. We may have doubled, but I'm calling for Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo, and Tom, I did get your temperature at 75 degrees. So let me see. Let's go over to Ralph in West Texas, Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo. Take it on up, brother. Good evening, everyone in the net. This is Ralph, Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo in beautiful San Angelo, Texas, where it's only 87 degrees. So I'm really enjoying it. It gets a little cooler, we'll turn the air conditioner off and open up all the doors and windows. So, but that's all I have. This is the second time I'm checking in. This is Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo, back to net control. All right, awesome, man. Awesome, Ralph. I got you at 87 degrees. Depending on who checks in tonight, so far you have the hottest temperature, so you will go down for the Heat Miser Award tonight. Every week we do the Heat Miser and Snow Miser Award, so far you're on top for the Heat Miser Award. Ralph, stick by, man. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to do amateur radio trivia, and it consists of 5 questions and 1 bonus question, and if you win absolutely nothing. You win bragging rights. That's what you win. But Ralph, let me just tell you a little something about the FusionNet. We meet here every Thursday night. The net begins at 9 o'clock. We take early bird check-ins at 8:30, and we either have a topic of discussion, or we have a question of the evening, or we have ham radio trivia, which is my favorite. Just to let you know that you can become a free lifetime member of the amateur radio community here on the FusionNet by just checking in 10 times, just 10 times in a row. And we don't really stick to that too much. So if you got like 8 or 9 in there in a row, sometimes we just throw you in there. We just throw you in the fold. So stick around. You can have some fun. This is probably one of the more unusual nets that you're ever going to come to. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. All right, let's see. Who's next? Who's next for that worm? Who wants to join us tonight and get in on that early bird special? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we're taking early bird check-ins.
Next early bird worm check-in will be your November 7th, Mike Kilo Yankee, where it's 70 degrees, and I'm leaving Guitar Center. And it's an interesting fact. They sell cherries at Guitar Center. So I walked out, bada bing, bada boom.
All right, my brother Dave out in Boise, leaving Guitar Center right now. It's like I tell you, I get some of my best XLR plugs over there, or connectors, I should say. Good to have you aboard, brother. Just for all those who don't know, he is part of our net control operators out in Boise. I'm over here located in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, and Jay is in Great Neck, Long Island. And we don't have any other of our net control operators out here tonight. Where's Rusty? Where's Rusty? We want Rusty balloons. All right, let's see. Who else is going to be checking in for the early bird check-in? Early bird check-ins, early bird check-ins. Come one, come all.
Net control.
Sierra, headed Nevada where it's 99 degrees and no traffic.
Currently 80 degrees. Back to net control.
All right, let's hold it right there. I had a perfect double there. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but I heard part of Dennis. Then I heard part of I should know this name by now. I'm almost ashamed to say it. Gonna have to look it up. Let's see. Gotta look it up. All right, let's see. Ken. I should have known that, Ken. Should have known that. That's it. I get a demerit for tonight. All right. So Dennis, what's going on, Dennis? I did get your temperature, but you guys were kind of fluctuating in and out. So Dennis, just come with your local outside temperature. I think you said it was 80 degrees, and let me know if you have traffic. This is going back to November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo.
Good evening, Joe. Yeah, it's 80 degrees in Spring, Texas, and I do have a little bit of traffic tonight. So I'll pass it on back to you. And good evening to everyone else.
All right. Awesome, brother. Awesome. All right, Ken. Ken, it's up to you now, brother. Let me know if you've got traffic and what your local outside temperature is. Ken, I thought you said 99 degrees. Oh, oh. But let me know if you got traffic, Ken.
Yeah, Roger, Joe. 99 degrees. 99 degrees. And no traffic. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Copy 99 degrees. All right, where's all the other early birds? Early bird check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member. All right, I guess we got just 9 for now. 9 for now. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me and Bobby McGee. All right, everybody. This is going to be an awesome night tonight, man. Temperatures are down. AC28E is in a good mood. And we're going to have fun with some trivia questions tonight, man. And I got to say, I got all but one correct. I got all but one correct. So I'm taking bragging rights tonight if you guys don't get all 100% of them right. And no cheating, no Googling them, no looking in the ARRL handbook either. So that's it. I got cameras on you guys. I got my drones out. All right, this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. We're looking for some more early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. We got about another 17 minutes for early bird check-ins. Oh, 16 minutes.
Net control. Kilo Delta 9 Oscar Hotel Quebec. KD9 OHQ. Ron in Trumpelow, Wisconsin. Outside temp is 56 degrees. No traffic in and out.
All right, Ron. Got you in there, brother. Got you as an in and out. Sorry to see you go, but if you change your mind and want to jump back on in there, I'm going to hold this number 10 spot for you. So just let me know if you come on back on in. All right, got you in there. Good to have you on the list, brother. And I copy that 56 degrees. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. So far, Ron has got the coldest temperature. He's going to get the Snow Miser Award tonight. Ooh. All right, let's see. Any more check-ins? Early bird check-ins. Come one, come all.
KB6DHR, Joe, you said you were going to get back to me about traffic. I have no traffic
at this time. And I've already got all my answers for trivia ready to go. All right, Mike, I got you down. I got you no traffic, and you've got your answers all ready to go. Look at you, man. All set. You're putting these guys all to shame tonight. Guys, you should take a look at Mike. Now that's a professional ham radio operator. All right, let's see. Any more check-ins? Any more check-ins? We're looking for check-ins. Early bird check-ins for the FusionNet. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member.
Hi, Joe. This is Chris on the Upper West Side, Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta. Good evening to everybody, and I have 63 degrees and a little bit of traffic.
There he is, the ambassador to the FusionNet himself, and the statistician K2 CVD, Chris. Over in the Upper West Side, I got you down for traffic, and I copy 63 degrees. 63 degrees. Wait a second, we got a tie for the. Wait a minute, we may have a. Oh no, 56 degrees takes the cold for now. For now, things can change. Things can change. Any other early bird check-ins? Early bird check-ins. Come one, come all.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey, Quebec, Leslie in Coolidge, Arizona, where the outside temperature is 91 degrees. No traffic.
All right, we got you in there, Wes, with 91 degrees. Got you in there, no traffic. Good to have you back, brother. Any other check-ins? Early bird check-ins? Early bird check-ins? Come one, come all. All right, we're going to have to keep an ear out for K2 ACD. If he's not out here tonight, he goes on the milk carton. On the milk carton you go. That's it. Get him on the phone. Get him on the phone. All right, what a great first round of early bird check-ins, guys. We got 12 early bird check-ins, counting myself. Woo, that's nice, guys. Very nice, very nice. I think we're going to hit an easy 20 tonight. Easy 20 tonight. You gotta, what we got to do is we got to start interfering with all the football games that are out there tonight, so we get more operators. All right, let's see. Let's call for early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Come get that worm. That's it. I'm looking for the picture of the milk carton. Andy almost got put on it a couple of weeks back. Now it's K2ACD's turn. That's it. We're gonna put him on a milk carton and circulate it around the country. Have you seen this ham radio operator? If so, contact AC2AE.
Good evening, Joe. This is Victor Kilo 4 Echo Hotel Tango. Temperature is 75 degrees and no traffic. Good morning.
All right, Bruce. Got you in there, brother. Bruce, what is... Oh, wait, you said it. I got it. 75 degrees. Awesome. And no traffic. Got you in there, Bruce. My brother from down under, man. What's going on? Hopefully everything is going good with you. Let's see. Got you in there. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm a little old school guy, so I do everything on paper and pen, and then I transfer it over to the NetLogger. So if you guys want to follow us on NetLogger to see who's in here tonight, oh, wait a second, I think I messed up here. Oh, I did. Look at that. All right, that's it. The merit for me. The merit for me. All right. Let's fix that right now.
Joe, this is Chris, K2CBD. You know, for statistics, it's worse to forget the statistician than for a timeout. Never forget the statistician. K2CBD, back to net control.
Oh no, is that gonna go on the stats too now? Forgetting the statistician. Ooh, that's bad. Because I tell you, I don't know if I have the patience to do all that. I got you in there, brother. I got you in there. All right, just about 6 minutes left, so we're gonna call one more time for early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Early bird check-ins. Guys, just a little announcement. Louise Fletcher has passed away. Nurse Ratchet is no more. Medication time, gentlemen. Medication time. Come on, nobody knows what movie that's from? Medication time, gentlemen. Medication time.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from the book by Ken Kesey.
That's it, Ken. Ding, 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 ding. You win. You win. And as you know, on this net, when you win absolutely nothing. Close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing. Woo! You know, everybody gets a trophy. Not here.
All right.
Alright, guys, I got the big ant on, but as you know, I need my monitors, so I really can't follow you on there. So if you need to get in touch with me, the other NCOs, you gotta get me on the, what's it called, the text messaging app that we have. Well, I can still hear the app going off. I've got it on. And week is spelled W-E-A-K, not week, like as in the week, the 7 days a week. That's Captain Cataracts for you.
Comment on trophies.
Ooh, 13%. I better plug my phone in. Better plug that in. All right, guys. Early bird portion of this net. I guess we'll just wait a few more minutes and we'll begin the net at 9 o'clock. And where is K2ACD? Where in the world is K2ACD?
Comment on trophies.
He's probably out on Jones Beach with his antenna 50 feet in the air talking to some foreign country. But that's it. He's going to get his demerit. He should be here on the FusionNet. That's it. Send the search parties out.
Comment.
Go ahead, Ken. Go with your comment, my friend.
You spoke a moment ago about the trophy, and I thought I'd put a little quick comment up back in 1998. Well, first, one of the associations I belong to is the Association of Lunar and Planetary Observers. It's a worldwide organization of amateur and professional astronomers, and they have a computing section. Some years ago, well, 1998, they issued one of their computing challenges for members to write a Windows program that would display lunar colongitude. At the time, I didn't even know what lunar colongitude was. I had to look it up. Turns out lunar colongitude is the position of the morning terminator, the line between light and dark on the moon. And it's a key point that you record when you're making observations of the moon. So I wrote a program in Windows, and for whatever reason, it was named the winner of the competition. And the prize was a virtual trophy, a little GIF file, which I was able to post on my website. And it basically is just a little picture that says Computing Challenge Award, ALTO Computing Section 1998. So that's my virtual trophy. And with that, I'll say back to net control. AG7WQ.
Virtual trophies. You're giving me ideas here. Virtual trophies. Let's write that down. Virtual trophies. Huh. Oh, I think you might be onto something there. You might be onto something. All right. Awesome, guys. All right. It is 9:01. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, and it's time to begin the FusionNet. This is radio station AC2 AE, your net control operator for this evening. This net meets every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted. And guess what, guys? You don't have to be a member to check in, but please consider joining. How do you join, you ask? Very simple. Check in 10 times consecutively, and at the time of your 10th check-in, please tell us if your email address is up to date on QRZ, and if not, please let us know by sending us an email at fusion@thefusionnet.org. Once again, our email address is fusion@thefusionnet.org. Now, with membership, you will have access to all the exclusive content on our website, and it's just that simple. That's it. Just check in 10 times, you get free lifetime membership. All right, everybody. This is a directed net, and all traffic must go through net control. And in order to check into this net, please switch off your AMS, which stands for Automatic Mode Select, and go to your DN mode, which is Digital Narrow. Use your press to talk button, pause for a moment, then transmit your call sign, your name, your location, your local outside temperature, and whether or not you have traffic for the net. Now, guys, the reason why we ask you to pause for a second, we ask everybody to do a simple 3-second pause in between transmissions. We have a lot of links here. We've got not only just the FusionNet itself, we've got the XLX reflector, we've got the QuadNet reflector, we got the Monkey Room, which is the N7MKY reflector on here, and we've got a few repeaters linked up across the United States. So it takes roughly about 2.5 to 3 seconds. So we ask everybody to count to 2 to 3 Mississippis in between transmissions, or if you could have the opportunity to monitor the links, to just watch when they drop, to then key up. Man, I can't believe I got that all out in under 3 minutes. So you will even notice me, the net control operator, given about a 3-second delay in between transmissions. Think that I'm not coming back to you? Just give me time, because I am watching the links and watching them all drop so they can all connect to each other once again. Just a friendly reminder to everyone out there, not that anyone is doing this right now or tonight, but if you do have your call sign and your name right next to your call sign with a little hyphen, it does not go through the XLX reflector, therefore it doesn't go through the rest of the network. It only comes through the Yaesu C4FM side. So just keep note of that, guys. All right, let's see. At this time, we are now calling for mobile, short on time, or in and out stations. We're calling for mobile, short on time, or in and out stations who'd like to check into the FusionNet. All right, once again, mobile, short on time, or in and out stations for the FusionNet. Come now. Nothing heard from mobile, short on time, or in and out stations. We are now calling for any and all stations. Any and all stations who'd like to check into the FusionNet. Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. They're taking check-ins. Guys, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
KK7AYJ, Annette in Boise, Idaho, and I will have traffic at 70 degrees.
There she is. It's Cigarette Annette. We got her in there. A local comedian, a weekly joke of the week. Oh, what a gal! What a gal! Woohoo! All right, any other check-ins? Check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome. All right, guys, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Where's Rusty? Where is Rusty tonight? All right, you forced me. You forced my hand. I'm gonna have to do it. Here, checking. Here, checking. Check-ins. Here, checking. Here, checking. Oh boy. That's it. I guess we're stuck at 14 for now for the night. All right, it's only 9:08. We'll take check-ins again in about another 30 minutes, 35 minutes. And KD2LRX out there, I want you to start taking some notes. K2ACD, and let's see, KG0BK, and let's see, N8HUB. We've got to gotta get those milk cartons ready for them guys. That's it. They've been MIA too long.
I got K2ACD, N8HUB, and Russ as well, right? What's Russ's call sign again? Why am I forgetting it right now? KG0BK. There we go.
That's it. Anybody else that you could think of that has a bit? Oh, you know what we got to get here too? Carl. Oh, who's Carl's? I got to look back on the logs. Carl has. Well, you know what? We haven't had the local repeater up in a while over here, so we got to figure out a thing for Carl. I may have to send him a hotspot. All right. Let's get on with the traffic portion of the net tonight. First up is the hide and go seek champion of 1995, J. Rome himself. KD2 LRX. Pick it up, brother.
J. Rome. KD2 LRX. Hey, Joe. Hey, everybody. So, I will get the business traffic and then my own personal traffic. And boy, do I have some personal traffic. Oh my God, do I have personal traffic. Anyway, be sure to check out our FusionNet website, thefusionnet.org, thefusionnet.org. There, if you check into our net, the one that you're on right now, 10 consecutive times, you get full access to that website, which means that you get access to some of the hidden features that you, if you're not yet 10-time check-in member to our little club, if you will, wouldn't have access to. So, how do you become an official member of our club? You just check in 10 times in a row. As Joe says, if you're at like that 9th check-in, and then you know it's your mom's birthday, or you have to go to the zoo, or you got to play baseball that night, or maybe you're watching football, whatever it is, just email us, let us know, and we'll do like that little committee in casino when they're like, what do you think about Sam? What do you think about Sam? And we'll say, he's a good guy, good guy. So yeah, we'll give him that 10 seconds. All right, I'm rambling on. Hold on, let me let this. All right. So definitely check out FusionNet.org. By the way, we also post up on the hottest and coldest temperatures of the net, who checked into the net that you participated in. We usually update all that around like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening on Friday afternoon or Friday evening. So definitely look out for that. Last week's stats and everything are all up there. So it's a great thing. So great to have all of you on the net tonight. It's always great to hear from you. We have plenty of fun in store. Joe has the trivia. I love when he does trivia. I think it's so much fun. And also, next time I host, I'm thinking about maybe doing a little presidential trivia again. We had a good time with that about a month ago. So maybe I'll bring that back. Maybe the next time a month of that. We'll see. All right, let me let this drop, and I'll give you some of my personal traffic. So, my personal traffic. So, as a lot of you guys already know, I have a little internet radio station that I run out of my home. And this past Monday, I believe it was, yeah, it was Monday for sure, I did a Windows update on the computer that runs everything. Well, guess what happened? Windows Update crashed my entire machine, and it was unrecoverable from the point of view that I had to reinstall all the software and everything. Fortunately, I still had all my files and everything in place, and all my music and everything backed up on a 2 terabyte SSD external that I have, so I was able to get it on with the help of a good friend. But it was such a pain in the neck, and I finally got things up pretty much where they were before the crash. Last night, maybe today, like when I got home from work as well. But I'll tell you, if I didn't back up some things, some key files, I would have been doing this probably for another 5 days or so, and that would have stunk because it stunk even having the files backed up. Man, a lot of exhausting nights after work trying to get that thing up and running and working again and calibrated the way it was. But shout out to my friend Mark who helped me get it working because God, oh my God. Let me let this drop one more time. I was so annoyed with Microsoft and so annoyed with computers and everything, and you get to the point where you're staring at the screen for so long that your eyes get blurry. And anytime I would hear one of those Windows notifications on any of my computers, like that noise, like when you're about to close out a window, I would want to throw up because of how disgusted I was with Microsoft. Oh my God, it was awful. But anyway, things are back to normal now. Thank God, thank God, thank God. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, thank God. And I'm happy to be on the net tonight, just kind of relaxing and enjoying it. So, God, what a week. What a week with technical difficulties. Back to net control. What's your call sign? EC2AE from KD2LRX.
What's my call sign? What's my call sign? You only know me over, actually going on 7 years. What's my call sign? The easiest call sign out there. Always chasing 2 American Eagles. Woo! Jay, sorry you had those computer problems, my friend. I could have probably helped you. I have some awesome recovery software over here. And but I was trying to recover some video files today, and but I just I was transferring video files from my phone over to the computer, and I forgot, and I unplugged my phone from the computer while the transfer was happening, and it just I should have copied first instead of just cutting and pasting. But you live, you learn. Oh well. But good to have you here, brother. Good to have you here. All right, next up on the list, man, I wasn't sure if you had traffic or not, so I got a big fat question mark written right next to your name. That's KB0BSI Tom over in Minot. Tom, I know I'm not going to call you late for dinner, brother. Do you have any traffic for the net tonight?
Oh, yeah. Hang on a second while I pick myself up off the floor. Anyway, I have a little bit. It ended up going to what's called the Hostfest, Host. That's a Scandinavian celebration that has been delayed for the last couple of years, and up until then, it's been probably 30 plus years every year. Anyway, it was a blast to get back in the groove at the arena today, and listening homemade music and people wanting to sell their goods, and it was kind of really cool. It was a really fun time. The other thing that I'm looking forward to is coming up this Saturday. This coming Saturday is Hamfest in Garrison, North Dakota. Did you catch the accent on that? Anyway, that's about all I have. KB0 BSI back to net control.
You know, there was somebody who mentioned that once before. That it may have been you. I remember somebody saying the Host Fest, and I'm not sure where it was being held, but I do remember that. It's like a big Nordic kind of a festival, I guess Scandinavian, like you said. But where is that held? And I'm pretty excited. We're having a ham fest here on October 8th. That's actually on a Saturday, so I'll be able to attend. When they usually have them on Sundays, I'm not able to make it. So, Tom, tell us a little more about the Scandinavian festival. Is like I guess they have like booths there and stuff like that. Do they do like any kind of like reenactments or anything?
That's a Roger on that. That's affirmative. They have done mock wars, and they have in the past. The festival is held at the as at the state fairgrounds here in Minot, and they have a huge arena. They have many like the main arena, and then they have other ones that are off in other separate rooms, and they have live music, and then they have local people that volunteer their music abilities, and it's just a blast. It's a great time. Back to you, sir.
That sounds awesome, man. That sounds awesome. You know, I often think of like how it was back in like the 16th and 17th century. You know, just having like swords and stuff to fight with. Or like bow and arrows and stuff like that. You know, we were a different breed of men back then. You know, we've kind of gotten soft over the years with modern conveniences and stuff. You know, just living on the outside. If it rained, you had no umbrellas. Maybe like a shield or something to put over you. Otherwise, you had to build your own hut out of straw. But I had to hunt for your own food every day. You know, I wonder how a man from those times would be in our times and what they would think with all these modern conveniences, houses, cars, computers, just the simple light bulb, electricity. That's pretty awesome, man. we got to talk more about that sometime. All right, let's see. Next up, I kind of goofed up over here too, so I don't know if Ralph, Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo has any traffic over in West Texas. So Ralph, if you've got any Texas, if you got any traffic, now's your time. All right, I guess Ralph is not in there anymore. Yeah, well, let's see. KD2LRX. Yeah, I gotta say, as nutty as I was in my prime, I don't think I would want to mess around with one of the guys from like the 1700s. You know, even the 1800s, man. Like life was just different. You know, every day was a struggle. They had to use every muscle in the body. There were no pizzerias just to pop in and get yourself a stromboli or anything like that. So they had to go kill their food and eat it. Oh man, oh man. All right, let's see. Who's up next? Ah, here it is. Our local resident meteorologist. Maybe he'll tell us a little something about Ian and about the storm that preceded Ian. Howard, what's going on, my brother? How's everything going? And again, late on us, our local resident meteorologist, KD2 MSU. Pick it up, brother.
Well, I imagine by now most people are tired of the storm, sort of anticlimactic, except if you're in South Carolina, North Carolina, near the coast. So anyone in that vicinity and maybe even inland to the flooding rains, pay attention to your forecast. And what's left of Ian will plague me up here in the Northeast. It seemed to be right near the cutoff, the northern cutoff of the precipitation. So I really can't tell you how much rain we're going to get. It could be from a few tenths to 3 inches. Best chance is along the Jersey coast and Long Island for the heavier amounts, if there are going to be any heavier amounts. Basically, we're locked in with northeast wind, clouds, starting Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, probably Wednesday. There's actually a secondary low pressure right off the coast on Wednesday. I don't know, it could be leftover energy from Hurricane Ian, so watch out for that. Most of the country is going to be above normal temperatures for the next 2 weeks, except here in the Northeast. We'll be bobbing around. It might be a 75, 80 squeezed in there somewhere, but by the middle of the month, it'll be cold enough to snow in Pennsylvania and upstate New York, and probably be in the 40s. Yeah, so figure on turning on your heat around October 14th, 15th. So we'll at least check it out that day, see if it's working when you really need it in the 20s and 30s. Let's see what else we got here. So I think that's about it. Computer models are a little messed up. I don't want to go too far into the future. We'll see what happens Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. More clouds and sun here, and again, could be a few tenths of an inch up to 3 inches. So I hope that answers all questions. This is Kilo Delta 2, my serial uniform, back to the control.
All right, awesome, Howard. As usual, thank you so much for your meteorologist report And yes, I can understand how you can't go too far into the future, like the DeLorean. But I don't know if anybody else has noticed this on the East Coast. I know this to be true time and time again. Every time around this, every time around, I guess, hurricane season, I notice right before the storm hits, we have a nice propagation thing. I guess some ducting that starts happening on 2 meters. And I tell you, last night I was picking up some signals from all the way down south to all the way up to Maine, and on 2 meters, two meter sideband that is, and it was pretty wild, man. I gotta say, they were fading in. One second that you would hear them talking, then they would fade out, then they'd come right back again. It was kind of like ocean waves. I like to imagine it as ocean waves, how they were just coming in and out, coming in and out. So it was pretty wild, man. If you guys look on the APRS menlink.org, you can definitely see some activity out there tonight. All right, let's see. Who's up next after Howard? We got none other than the net control operator of the FusionNet himself from Boise, Idaho. It's Captain Carax, the Monkey Man, N7MKY. Dave, pick it up, brother.
Well, good evening, Net Control, and all other fellow hams on the FusionNet. We're in 40821. I'm looking forward to becoming your pilot again, hopefully as soon as next week. Eyes are healing pretty good, but I guess my jokes are going to have to lead to a net, because when I checked in, nobody got my joke, not even New Yorkers. So I guess I'll tell it again. So I was leaving Guitar Center, where I found out that they were selling cherries as well. So before I left, I bought a Bing and bought a Boom. Hopefully everybody gets that now. I need to draw you a picture. I guess it wasn't that fine. On other news, I have been working very furiously on FT8, especially for Parks on the Air. And if you go to n7mky.com and under awards, I got quite a few awards for Parks on the Air. I got a silver certificate, gold, and even a platinum certificate. So if you're a POTA person, I'd love to catch you on a Parks on the Air. So send me an email. My email is Karen@QRZ. I'll be more than happy to try to hunt for you. It's quite a lot of fun. So on other news front, my best friend and his best friend had a little bit of an incident today. And so, yeah, my dog's not doing too well. He's been diagnosed with some hip issues. So, a little sad and a little out of it today. Not sure how much longer my great little boy is going to be with me, but I'm going to give him the best life I possibly can. That's what he deserves. He's been a good boy and a good dog. So, hopefully with some medication and some TLC, I'll get to spend some more quality time with him for a very long time. Other than that, that's all the Monkey Man has for the net this evening. I'm looking forward to giving you my answers to the next trivia. And still want to be the non-timeout NCO. So with 35 seconds, I think I'm going to return this back to net control. AC2AE. Bada bing, bada boom.
And I know that this dog is going to have many, many more years with you, and you'll take care of him very good. And if not, Annette will definitely beat you over the head. Now, I got to tease you a little bit. You know, just a little bit. You know, insult him a little bit. FT8 POTA. Man, that's weak. I don't know. You got to do it on 5 with a 12.5K spread, man. It's a whole different ball game. That FT8 is easy peasy, simple wheezy, you know. But when you're on voice, it's a whole different ball game, brother.
All right, N7MKY, I can't leave that one laying alone. Anybody looks at my QRZ log, FTA is easy, but you still have to hunt for them because it's not an automatic process, and you have to look for those that are calling out quota. And not every contact's a win. I always shoot for people that are negative 21 or more, so I'm really reaching with a vertical and an HOA. So give a guy a break. Don't want to compare QRZ logs. And the dog's name is Bear, as in the paint. B-E-H-R, Bear.
Well, yeah, I usually don't keep my logs on QRZ, so I just I'm not one of those trophy checking guys. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna give you a little slack, very little, tiny, little bit, because you are vertical. If you go horizontal, well, I'm not sure where you're doing it, but you should definitely be horizontal. You will get a 20, at least a minimum of a 20 decibel gain down there, and you'll see a big difference, man. Even if you go with a simple a horizontal dipole, you'll see a big difference. There is a loop called the E-Factor loop. I definitely suggest that you pick one up. You could use it on your mobile. You could use it on your home. It's a great antenna. I think it's got like about a 3 or 4 decibel gain. I have pumped through that antenna. I've pumped 1,500 watts through that antenna on 2-meter sideband, and I gotta say, it's one of the best antennas out there. There is a person out there, but I think he may be a little too far for you. But if he sends you the specs to this antenna, I personally, I call it the N1TH. Guys, look up N1TH on the QRZ page, and you will see the antenna. I have one of those antennas. Well, I had one of those antennas up on my roof. I had to take all my antennas down, but that antenna is now sitting in my living room, which my wife is just absolutely thrilled about. But I gotta tell you, that antenna has about an 11.5 decibel gain, is what N1TH tells me, but he has nothing to measure it any further with. So it could be even greater than the 11.5 decibel gain. And I gotta say, with that antenna from Brooklyn, New York, I was hitting all the way up to Seabrook, Canada. I was getting Montreal, Ottawa. I was getting stations down in Florida. I was hitting stations as far as like Illinois, Indiana. Listen, and this is on 2-meter sideband, guys. This is no joke. 2-meter sideband. So, when people say, 2 meters, 2 meters, listen, at 110 feet with 1,500 watts behind it, 2-meter sideband is absolutely fantastic, man. Especially, I guess it's like around March, March, April, around that time, and around September, October. Oh, forget about it. I just beat that with a second to spare. Holy moly. It's a good thing I looked up. Otherwise, I would have got a net control timeout. Oh boy. rough crowd. I'm alright now, but last week I was in rough shape. Woohoo! Alright, that's enough of bragging on 2-meter sideband. Alright, let's see. Next up on the list is N5 DWR. It's in Spring, Texas. Dennis, pick it up, my friend.
Hi, Joe, and everybody on the net. As we were talking, or somebody mentioned earlier about Ian and all the troubles that are befalling the people in Florida. I just wondered, I haven't heard, I've been watching the news religiously for the last 2 days on the storm, and I just wondered how much ham radio has played a part in communications down there after the storm. I know they said they brought in like 100 portable cell towers, but that can't possibly cover the whole of Florida. And with my HF antenna is still down, so there's no way I can really listen for any traffic. I just wondered if anybody else heard anything out there, and I would definitely love to see one of the talking heads on the news or the governor, somebody mention how much ham radio may have played a part in emergency communications for them. That would go a long way in bringing more interest into this hobby, which I see, kind of falling by the wayside due to cell phones and just lack of interest. But that's my rant for tonight. And if anybody has heard anything, let me know. And 5, DWR, back to net control.
Alrighty. Well, yes, Ian is wrecking a little havoc down there. I have an aunt down there. My wife has an aunt and uncle that lives down there. They went to South Carolina to some friend's house up over there. So, but my aunt stayed there, and her backyard kind of resembles a small lake. She had taken pictures, and I was like, "Where is that?" And she said, "My backyard." And I was like, "Oh, wow!" So you can't even see. You can't even really see that it's a backyard. They've got a lot of flooding down there, but that's all I know so far. She said the worst of it is over, but that's really all I know. As for Puerto Rico from last week, or actually from what was it? Oh, tonight's started. So as of last night, I know Puerto Rico is still 80% or so out of power, but they do have generators. My friend's mother that lives down there has generators going, and they knew that this was coming, so they prepared with food and stuff like that. Matter of fact, they've got a concrete house. He said the house was made out of concrete, so it was made to put up with these storms and stuff. So I guess, like as in Puerto Rico and Florida, I guess a lot of these people who live there year in and year out, they prepare for this kind of stuff. But it does wreak some damage. When I lived in Missouri, I was in what was known as Tornado Alley, and I survived quite a few tornadoes out there. But I gotta tell you, there was literally about three of them, but one of them like really sticks out in my head where I got frightened. This was back in about 2004, 2005, and you don't really realize the strength and the noise of a tornado unless you're actually in one. And this one was just literally like right down my driveway. My driveway at the time was about a quarter of a mile, probably about maybe man, can't even tell you the footage of it. But I can remember my wife and my child. We were in. Wasn't really a basement. It was kind of what the heck do you call it? I'm drawing a blank right now. Oh, God, it's like a storage cellar. Let me let this drop. And I can remember, we had chained it up from the inside, and the doors were kind of like floating up. So I decided to, go grab the chain and put my body weight on it to keep it down, and the wind was just pulling me along with it. So tornadoes could be pretty ferocious, man, and they kind of sound like a big howl and whistle, you know. So it's pretty weird, scary, and eerie noise to hear. I'm just curious if anybody else has been through a tornado or two over here. But that might be a question for one of the nights that we have here. I guess after this, maybe next week, we could see all the survivors of Ian. And I forgot the name of the one that passed before that one, but I guess we could do that another night. But all right, Dennis, awesome, man. Thank you, brother. Let's see, who's next up here? Ah, we got our resident statistician, K2, CVD. Chris over in the Upper West Side. But you know what, Chris? Before I come to you, brother, I want to call and see if there's any other check-ins out there first. So I'm going to hold off on you right now, Chris. And this is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. And we're calling for check-ins. Check-ins, check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member.
This is radio station Kilo Golf Zero Bravo Kilo. We're located in Manchester, Iowa, and we have 52 degrees. And we'll have some traffic if you have time. KG0VK.
All right, Rusty Balloons, he made it. He made it. Jay, you can put that milk carton away for him. That's it. Just keep it out for Matt and HUB, and you may even want to pull out. You may want to pull that milk carton out for. Oh man, what the heck was this call now? Oh man, W2 MPR. You might want to keep that out for MPR, man. You know, he has not responded to me, so I don't know if he likes me anymore or if anything is wrong. could be either way. Who knows? But I got you in there, Russ. Good to have you here, brother. All right, any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Come on. No milk carton for Rusty. That's it. No milk carton for Rusty. That comes from Dave, N7MKY. All right. Any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Come one, come all.
Yeah, K60WF, Kilo Oscar Whiskey Foxtrot. The handle is Bob in Boise, Idaho. I'm transmitting from my Apple iPhone 11 over Droidstar app through David N7MKY's reflector. Which is at an elevation of 2,700 feet. Fall has mercifully arrived. 70 degrees is our ambient temperature. I have no traffic tonight. Good evening, Matt.
All right, Robert, we got you in there, brother. Got you in there. Got you on the iPhone. And do you have any traffic for the net? And I didn't catch your local outside temperature, brother. So just come back if you have traffic or not, and we'll come around with you when it's time to pick you up for traffic and your local outside temperature, sir.
Hey, thanks for the comeback there. Yeah, I'm using David's reflectors for my CodeStar app. We're at 2,700 feet. Fall has mercifully arrived, and we are at 70 degrees. I have no traffic tonight, so good evening now.
All right, Bob. Awesome, man. Good to have you in here, brother. I copy no traffic, and I copy 70 degrees. Got you in there. Stick around. We're doing trivia in just a little while, as soon as we finish traffic. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Check-ins, check-ins. Come one, come all. Everybody's welcome, and you do not have to be a member.
KD2 LRX. Did I lose you guys?
K2 CVD, our local ambassador and statistician, Chris, on the Upper West Side. Pick it up, brother.
Thank you, Joe. Actually, I just heard Jason, too, so I'm just going to turn it over to Jason first, and then I'll come back. K2 CBD to KD2 LRX.
All right, CVD heard you, and N7MKY heard you, and I heard you. N7MKY gave a nope. CVD turned it over to you, and I say no too. So we're throwing it over to Jay, KD2LOX. He's having some technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
My technical difficulties are fine now. So thank you very much, everybody, for allowing me the opportunity for a recheck. Back to net. Sorry for disrupting.
All right, there we go. All right, Chris, back on over to you, brother.
Okay, thank you, Joe. K2CBD here. I just have a little bit. I was talking to a very interesting ham in Santa Cruz, California, N6SBN, a couple days ago. And his amateur radio club, which I think is the K6BJ Amateur Radio Club, is installing a multi-mode repeater, not just one digital mode, but it's using a Motorola MTR 2000 and an STM32 card in it. I don't know how it works, but it sounded like a terrific idea, and I just wanted to mention that because I thought it was an interesting conversation. So this is Kilo 2 Charlie Victor Delta. I'll turn it back to net control.
All right. Well, that is actually very, very interesting, and that is really interesting news. A multi-mode repeater. Huh. I wonder how they're doing that. I would really like to know. I just looked them up. The Santa Cruz County Amateur Radio Club, K6BJ. No funny remarks, Dave. No funny remarks with that call sign. But, I almost forgot to tell you guys. I'm going to throw some traffic your way now. I have found and acquired a spot for the repeater. So, I may be going either this week or next week to go set up the repeater in an undisclosed location. And we don't have great height, but it is something that's not too far from where I live. We'll be able to link into it. So we're gonna have an official repeater out there, guys. All the details. I gotta put some more paperwork in. Gotta make sure that I acquire the pair that I'm trying to go for, and hopefully we'll get everything. Everything will be smooth. We got an antenna for it. We've got the coax cable. We've got the repeater. We've got the duplexer all set. It's just I just really got to go plug it in and hook the antenna up, and that's really it, man. So Dave. Leave it to Dave. I can't even repeat that on the air. Oh, man. Well, that's my traffic, and I'm sticking to it. Let's see. Who's next up on the list? Annette, go in that room and hit Dave over the head with an HT or something. There's something wrong with that guy. KK7, AYJ, Cigarette Annette with the joke of the week. You're up next.
KK7AYJ to Net Control and everybody. Good evening. And I got tonight. It's been a little bit of a crazy day. So, a blonde and a redhead have a ranch. They have just lost their bull. The women need to buy another, but only have $500. The redhead tells the blonde, I will go to the market, see if I can find one for under that amount. If I can, I will send you a telegram. She goes to the market and finds one for $4.99. Having only $1 left, she goes to the telegraph office and finds out it costs $1 per word. She is stumped on how to tell the blonde to bring the truck and trailer. Finally, she tells the telegraph operator to send one word, comfortable. Skeptical, the operator asks, how will she know to come with the trailer from just that word? The redhead replies, she's a blonde, so she reads slow, come for the ball. Back to Net Control.
Woohoo! You know, those poor blonde women all over the world. They really get the shaft in the joke world, man. Oh boy, comfortable. I like that one. Woo! All right, guys. If you did not catch that joke, it will be up on the FusionNet's website by tomorrow evening for sure. We put everything up on the FusionNet. So FusionNet.org, the FusionNet.org. You know, I just want to make another quick announcement before we move on. KK7AYJ, KD2MSU, K2CVD, KG0BK, you know, and even Dave N7MKY, man, he's part of the Net Control team, so he's a little bit outside this loop with them. Every week you guys bring something awesome to the net, and I just want to acknowledge you and just let everybody know how great they are, and just how much that myself and Jay and I'm forgetting your name, Dave. Dave. He's putting up funny stuff and he's distracting me. But we really appreciate you guys, and just want to let you know that and say it publicly. You guys are awesome, and thank you for everything that you do. All right. With that being said, okay, who's up next? None other than Rusty Balloons. Russ, pick it up, brother. KG0BK, it's all you.
Well, I thank you, Joe, and good evening to everyone on the net. And thanks, David, for taking the milk carton away from me. I did talk to N8HUV, Andy, a couple times, and he's got lots of nets tonight. And said he's going to try to get in, if nothing else, just to throw his call sign in there for a count, and that'd be maybe about it. But he's going to try, so he said. He's going to try. I don't know what kind of an accent that is. That's Iowa. I don't know what that is. But what we have, and I didn't start my timer. I'll start it now, and when it's about halfway done, I'll break it. We found our lost balloon that I would have bet money on was down, and not too many other people in our group agreed with me, but some did. Anyway, we found it. It apparently ended up over the Arctic Circle, and which isn't a good place for balloons because they have a tendency to just follow the circle around and around. and stay up there maybe could be a couple months, just in that area. Well, in that area, we discovered that the sun only comes up to about a 5 to 10 degree angle over the horizon. And the way we have our solar panel arranged, the sun would be hitting the back of the solar panel and not charging the battery, so we couldn't transmit. And now we've come down. In fact, we're over the west coast of not Atlanta, 49th state, Alaska. Thank you. So that's where we're at now, about 350 miles off the coast. And looks to be fine. Battery voltage, everything's good. So that's where we're at with that. And in the meantime, I started building a new design on a balloon. Let me let this drop and start over again so I know where I'm at. What am I talking about? I never know where I'm at. Anyway, what we've got is a new design, new solar panel design. Should start to get the sun about 5 or 6 degrees above the horizon now. And we've got it on both sides and kind of front back, so whether the balloon spins or not, we should, one side or the other, ought to be picking up some sunlight. So we'll see what happens there. And we went from a 10 milliwatt transmitter. We built a little mini PA that puts out 100, that's right, 100 milliwatts. So we'll be putting out from 10 milliwatts to 100 milliwatts. And we went from almost 8 grams to about 13 grams, which will bring us down around, we're not going to hit 50,000 feet anymore. So, and as of today, we were at, I think I had that converted. We're at 43 mile an hour, 8 3/4 miles above the Earth. So that's going to bring us down to 7 something, probably, is where we're going to end up being. So that's that with the balloon. Guess that's about it. Oh, I got one other quick thing. Two other quick things. Let me drop. Oh, boy, Joe, I bet you wish you didn't call me. I've been talking almost longer than you. And that's, got to be close to world's record. The other thing was, I was on a repeater the other day on 2 meters, listening on 70 centimeters, that was able to make 2 contacts on 2 meters, over 70 centimeters. Well, I was going up 2 meters. One to Montana, and after I got done with Montana, I got Texas, and that's from Iowa, so not too bad. Of course, I was using the International Space Station repeater, which is up 225, 250 miles, so it's got a pretty good range. But yeah, I was really pleased with able to do that. Now for some quick Cracker Jack snacks. There's not much happened today, so I threw in the 26th, which would have been Monday birthday, or Monday premiere in 1969 was the Brady Bunch. Here's the story. Yeah. And on the 28th, which would have been yesterday, in 1962, the Beverly Hillbillies premieres. Hillbillies. Today, famous people born. Enrico Fermi. He was a physicist, and I guess you could say he went fishing. Fission. Fishing. And Gene Autry in 1912. was born on this day. Special events, 1964 on this day, the Munsters premieres. And that's about it for that. I do have a random quote from Stephen Wright, which is funny. And he quotes, and I quote Stephen Wright, "Why is it that whenever I think about the past, it brings back so many memories?" That's Stephen Wright. And this is KG0BK, back to that.
Stephen Wright, man. I love his sense of humor. He has got a very dry sense of humor, but I can remember him way back when he first started. Everybody thought, like, what the heck is this guy doing? But pretty awesome, man. Russ, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. All right, let's see. All right, nobody left on the list, so we're about to start our ham radio trivia tonight. But before we do that, I'm going to call for some more check-ins. Check-ins. Come in, check-ins. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo. We're looking for check-ins. All right, nothing heard. So we are going over to amateur radio trivia, guys. That's it. Sharpen your pencils, get your dry erase boards ready, get your Crayola crayons, whatever you use to write this down. And if you miss it, you could always go to the FusionNet.org. Go to the upper right-hand corner and go to trivia questions. And you will see the latest trivia questions for tonight without the answers, but we'll add the answer key to it later on. All right, let's see. All right, everybody, get ready. I'm gonna let it drop, and we're gonna go with question number one. So that's it. Get your thinking caps on, because I'm not taking it easy on you guys anymore. It's full force, full blast. That's it. These are right from the technician exam himself. Yes, PC. Actually, you don't even need to bring it to a PC repair shop. You can bring it over here, and I could put new USB ports in your PC. I'll give you a USB hub. But yes, Jay, for your question, yes, I can definitely do that for you. All right, let's see. I could probably repair the one that's on the motherboard if you really wanted. But, alright, you might want to go with the new 3.0 USBs anyway. But either way, we can get that done for you. Alright, guys, here we go. Question number one for the FusionNet Amateur Radio Trivia question of the night is, where should a lightning arrestor be installed in a coaxial feed line? Where should a lightning arrestor be installed in a coaxial feed line? Wait, is it A, at the output connector of a transceiver? Is it B, at the antenna feed point? Is it C, at the AC power service panel? Or is it D, on a grounded panel near where the feed lines enter the building? That's question number one, everybody. All right, let's see. We got enough time? Yes, we do. Question number two. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you need me to repeat any of the questions or the answers, I will be happy to do so when I come to you. Otherwise, you could go to the FusionNet.org, and look the questions up right there yourself. Okay, where should a fuse or a circuit breaker be installed in a 120 volt AC power circuit? Is it A, in series with the hot conductor only? Is it B, in series with the hot and neutral conductor? C, in parallel with the hot conductor only? Or D, in parallel with the hot and neutral conductors? All right, those are your first two questions. Question number three. What should be done to all external ground or earth connections? What should be done to all external ground rods or earth connections? Is it A, waterproof them with silicone caulk and electrical tape? Is it B, keep them as far apart as possible? C, bond them together with heavy wire or conductive strap? Or is it D, tune them for resonance on the lowest frequency possible, for the lowest frequency of operation? Once again, let me let this drop. Okay, question number three again is, what should be done to all external ground rods or earth connections? A, waterproof them with silicone caulk and electrical tape. B, keep them as far apart as possible. C, bond them together with heavy wire or conductive strap. Or D, tune them for resonance on the lowest frequency of operation. All right, question number four, everybody. Question number four. Let me scroll up here. What hazard is caused by charging or discharging a battery too quickly? Now, you guys had this before on this question. What hazard is caused by charging or discharging a battery too quickly? And believe me, I got to know this even on my e-bike. We don't want our batteries discharging too fast. Is it A, overheating or outgassing? Is it B, excess output ripple? Is it C, half-wave rectification? Or is it D, inverse memory effect? Okay. Question number five. What hazard exists in a power supply immediately after turning it off? I'll read that question again, guys. What hazard exists in a power supply immediately after turning it off? Is it A, circulating current in the DC filter? Is it B, leakage flux in the power transformer? Is it C, voltage transient from kickback diodes? Or is it D, charge stored in the filter capacitor? A charge stored in a filter capacitor. All right. Now for the sixth and the bonus and the final question. Which of the following precautions should be taken when measuring high voltage with a voltmeter? I'm going to let it drop and I'll read it again to you. Which of the following precautions should be taken when measuring high voltages with a voltmeter? A, ensure that the voltmeter has very low impedance. B, ensure that the voltmeter and leads are rated for use at high voltages to be measured. C, ensure that the circuit is grounded through the voltmeter. Or is it D, ensure that the voltmeter is set to the correct frequency? All right, there you have it, everybody. Those are the 5 questions and the 6th bonus question of the FusionNet Amateur Radio Trivia Night. We're going to come back around to each and every one of you for your answers. when you give your answers, please give only the letter of the answer. The letter of the answer phonetically. So it'll be like A is in Alpha, B is in Bravo, C is in Charlie, D is in Delta, or whichever form or way that you feel fit to give it. All right. This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo, Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, and this is the FusionNet, and we're going to circle around for the answers of tonight's net. And remember, if you need me to repeat any of the questions or answers, I will be happy to do so. All right. First up on the list is J. Rome, KD2, LRX.
KD2 LRX. These are hard. But here are my answers. 1 Delta, 2 Delta, 3 Bravo, 4 Alpha, 5 Delta, 6 Bravo.
All right. Just remember, everybody, tonight, whether they're hard or not, nobody is a loser. Nobody is a loser so long as you get the right answer and learn from your answers. But then again, nobody's a winner either because we don't give out no trophies here. Okay, Jay, we copy Delta, Delta, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. All right, let's see. Tom over in Minot, you're up next, brother. Kilo, Bravo Zero, Bravo Sierra India. Pick it on up, brother.
Roger, Roger on that. I've got 1 Delta, 2 Alpha, 3 Charlie, 4 Alpha, 5 Delta, 6 Bravo.
Alrighty, so net control, copy. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Awesome, brother. Got you in there. Alright, let's see if Ralph in West Texas is back. Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo. Ralph, what are your answers for tonight's trivia questions? All right. Ralph must have had to leave for the net. So that brings us over to Mike over in Kelso. Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo. Pick it up. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
Hello, Joe. Everybody out there. My answers are 1, Bravo, 2, Charlie, 3, Charlie, 4, Alpha, 5, Bravo, and the bonus question, Bravo.
All right. Net control copies. Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, Bravo. Awesome, brother. Awesome. All right. Howard, KD2, MSU. You're up next, brother. What are your answers for the trivia questions for tonight?
Okay, let's see, what do I have here? Okay, D is in dog, A is in apple, C is in Charlie, A is in apple, D as in dog, and number 6, B for boy. So D, A, C, A, D, E. Back to that control.
All right, net control copies. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. All right, brother. Awesome work, brother. Awesome work. All right, next up on the list is none other than the monkey man himself, Dave, out in Boise, Idaho. 1/3 of our net control operators out here who fancies himself a POTA FT8. Dave, pick it up, brother. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
Pin 7MKY. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo.
I don't know. I don't know. But I think you did good there, brother. All right. Awesome work, brother. N5 DWR, Dennis, out in Spring, Texas. Dennis, you're up next. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
All right, Joe. With number 1, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. That's all.
All right, net control copies Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Awesome work, brother. All right, Ken, over in Spring, Nevada. Listen, we had Spring, Texas, and now we got Spring, Nevada. Ken, pick it up. NV7SS, November Victor 7, Sierra Sierra. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions? How about you, Ken? November Victor 7, Sierra Sierra. You still with us?
Hey, Joe, can you come back to me? I'll be, I got something come up. Can you come back to me?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I will come back to you. All right, we'll go on over to the next person. Who actually he was in and out, so we're gonna go over to Chris K2 CVD over in the Upper West Side. Chris, what are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
Hi, Joe. Number 1, Delta. Number 2, Alpha. My original answer for number 3 is Alpha, but I think it's wrong, and I think the answer is Charlie. But honesty makes me go with Alpha. Number 4, Alpha. Number 5, Delta. Number 6, Bravo. So that's Delta, Alpha, 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 Delta, Bravo. K2CVD, back to net control.
All righty, so net control copies Delta, Alpha, Alpha, possibly Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Okay, very good, very good. We got them both down, Chris. So just in case, just on the slight chance, we'll give it to you. All right, next up is Wesley out in Cool Ridge, Arizona. Alpha Golf 7, Whiskey, Quebec. Wesley, pick it up, brother. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
Okay. Delta, Alpha, Charlie,
Alpha, Delta, Bravo. AG7. All right, net control copies. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Good job, brother. Let's see, let's see who's up next. We got our brother down under, out in Australia, Bruce. Victor Kilo 4, Echo Hotel Tango. Bruce, pick it up, brother. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
And in control, this is VK48HT. My answers are Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Vector in control.
All right, net control copies. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. All right, who's up next? None other than Cigarette Annette herself, Kilo Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. Annette, pick it up, sister. What are your answers for the trivia questions tonight?
So KK7AYJ to net control. My answers are Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Back to net control.
Hey, wait a minute. You got the same answers as Dave. Are you looking at his paper? Woohoo! All right, let's see. None other than Rusty Balloons. You're next out in Iowa. Pick it up, Russ. Kilo Golf 0. Bravo Kilo. What are your answers for tonight's trivia questions?
Nice questions for tonight, Joe. Something we can all relate to. And I'm glad to see I've marked down 5 people, and I might be wrong, but 5 people, I believe, have all the correct answers. And that's great. So let's see if we can go to 6. And that would be, starting with question 1, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. And I think everybody got 6 as Bravo. And congratulations, everyone. That'll keep you safe.
All right. Net control copies. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. All right, let's see. Bob out in Boise, Kilo 6. Kilo 6, Oscar Whiskey Foxtrot. Bob, pick it up. What are your answers for tonight's FusionNet trivia questions?
Thank you, net control. Let's see, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. That was a real challenge between 2 Japanese beers and a lot of typhoon tonight. Back to you, Net.
All right, the answers are in. Everybody had a shot. Let's go back to November Victor 7, Sierra Sierra, Ken out in Spring, Nevada. Ken, are you still busy? Can you come to the radio? We don't want to disturb you too much, brother. But if you're out there, give us your answers for the net tonight.
Hey, Joe, thanks. Thanks for letting me take a break there. Something come up there. Yeah, this is November, Victor 7 Sierra Sierra. Yeah, my answers for the questions tonight are Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. You got that, Joe?
All right. Yes, I copied Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Awesome. Well, let's see. Since we don't have, well, I shouldn't say we don't, not yet. I haven't called for late check-ins just yet. But so far, Ken, you have got the Heat Miser Award at 99 degrees. 99 degrees. You've got the hottest temperature so far, and the coolest temperature. Let's see. Ooh, the coolest temperature so far is Russ. He's getting the Snow Miser Award. Woo. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to reveal the answers. But before I reveal the answers, let me see here. Let me see something here. A little something here. A little something. Let's see. Oh, this one's got it correct too. All right, this is correct. This is correct. Wow. All right. I think you guys cheated. I think you guys all looked at each other's answers. That's it. That's it. You guys are all on probation. Detention for you all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of the 16 of you guys, 11 out of 16 got the answers correct. And I think you guys already know who you are. So, I'm going to read the answers and the questions, or the questions and the answers to you. So, we're all on the same page here. All right. Where should a lightning arrestor be installed in a coaxial feed line? Once again, question number 1. Where should a lightning arrestor be installed in a coaxial feed line? If you guys chose answer D, as in Delta, on a ground panel near where the feed line enters the building, you would be absolutely 100% correct. All right. Question number 2. Where should a fuse or a circuit breaker be installed in a 120-volt AC power circuit? If you guys chose A as an alpha, in series with the hot connector only. Woohoo! That's right. This could save your life, or it could prevent your home from being burned down. What should be done to all external ground rods or earth connections? Would be C. Bond them together with heavy wire or conductive strap. C as in Charlie. Number 4. Question number 4. Okay, let's see. Question number 4. What hazard is caused by charging or discharging a battery too quickly? If you chose A as an alpha, overheating or gassing out would be absolutely 100% correct. I guess you could say you'd be passing gas. Passing gas. Getting guys passing. Never mind. Okay. What hazard exists in a power supply immediately after turning it off? I'll tell you what the hazard is. No more playing ham radio is what that hazard is. But if you chose D as in Delta, a charge stored in a filter capacitor. And I already told you guys the story about me doing that. So, so D is in Delta for number 5. Let me let this. Well, I got a few more seconds. Number 6. Which of the following precautions should be taken when measuring high voltage with a voltmeter? And if you chose B as in Bravo, you'd be absolutely 100% correct, Ensure that the voltmeter and the leads are rated for use at the voltages to be measured. All right, you got the answers there. Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. The answer key will be put up tomorrow, gentlemen. And we're going to do this. Let's see. I'm going to wait till it goes to 3 seconds to prove a theory here. Let's see. 7, 6, 5, 4. Alrighty. So there you have it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. You have the answers to tonight's questions. Once again, it is Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. You all did absolutely fantastic. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Win or lose, you did great, guys. Awesome, man. All right, let's see. Where are we? Okay, hold on. I gotta get back to my script here. All right. Just in case anybody is wondering why I don't go over to a fourth monitor, is because I'm afraid that I will use it. 3 monitors is just not enough. All right. Let's see. We did all the traffic. We did the trivia questions for tonight. Anybody have any questions on the topic of discussion or the trivia questions that we've done tonight? So, any questions on the trivia questions tonight? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet. And anybody that has any questions, any comments on the questions tonight, come down. Wow, no questions, but I gotta say, I just, for the first time, got a little chilly, man. It must be fall. I had to shut my air conditioner off. Whoo! I got a little cold. AC2AE got cold. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, so any questions, any comments? Any comments for the net tonight?
Phil, you're the one that said that you like the cold weather, you big girl.
Trust me, this is a first. This early in the season, this is a first. I gotta say. But in my defense, I did put a fan on today to oscillate the cool air around. So that might be what it is. I put it actually in front of the air conditioner, so it would blow the air around a little bit more evenly in the room. That's the only thing that I have done differently. So I didn't think that that would make it any cooler, but I guess it's not cooler. I guess it's just blowing the air in a different direction. But that's it. I'll take the Sissy Award for the cold weather. But I love the cold. I got to tell you, I love it. I'd rather be cold any day of the week than be hot. That's for sure. But awesome, man. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments for the net or on my thin skin? I guess I'm, just too. I am getting older. Maybe my skin's getting thinner. Victor Kilo 2 Delta Yankee. There he is, Rob. What's going on, brother? Awesome to have you in here, man. You missed the trivia questions tonight. Yes, good afternoon. This is Robert Victor Kilo 2 Delta Yankee in Western Sydney. I'll give you the temperature 19 degrees, which is 66 Fahrenheit. So probably not the coldest and not the hottest. But by the time Christmas comes, we'll hopefully give you some 100-degree Fahrenheit days. So looking forward to the warmth.
Other than that, we set our clock forward. We spring forward on Sunday. So everything outside of Australia is going to be an hour later because we will reflect forward. So interesting times, I guess. And also the ACMA, our regulatory body, has just released a draft. We will be going from apparatus licenses to a class-based license system as of January or July 1st, 2023. So what that means is instead of paying $55 a year, I will be paying nothing for my AM radio license. About time, I say. I just lost it. Anyway, that's about the news from down here. VK2DY. Back to that.
K7, Juliet Bravo Charlie, John here in Boise, Idaho, checking in late back here.
All right. Well, I copy that, Rob, for sure. And I believe the ACMA is your version of the FCC out in Australia, so that's pretty awesome. John, Kilo 7, Juliet, Bravo, Charlie, I got you in there as a late check-in. Wow, you guys all missed the awesome trivia night tonight so far. But John, I got you in there. Any other late check-ins? Any other late check-ins? Come now. I had to look it up. I just can't let an acronym go without knowing what it is. So the ACMA stands for the Australian Communications and Media Authority. So yes, that is their version of the FCC. All right, awesome, man, awesome. Good to know that, man. All right, let's see. Any other check-ins? Late check-ins? Any late check-ins? Any questions? Any comments? Come now.
K2CVD, FusionNet Control. Joe, you ready for the stats?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Joe, here we go. I just texted them to you, so you don't have to worry about writing them down. Time zones, 5. 9 U.S. states. 2 Australian states. 2 continents. 2 countries. 13 cities. And Dave suggested that we start early bird check-ins. So we had 13 early bird check-ins, and the average check-ins for September was 19.8. K2CVD, back to net control.
All right. I actually like that. I like that early bird check-ins. Let's see, early bird check-ins. Awesome. All right. So let me see. Net control copies. 5 time zones. 9 U.S. states. 2 Australian states. 2 continents. 2 countries. Oh wait. Did I mess up the countries? Countries. Yeah. 2 countries. Okay. 13 cities, 13 early bird check-ins, and the average for September is 19.8. Uh-oh, guys. We dropped 0.2 since last month. That's it. That's it. We gotta start boosting up. We gotta start boosting the numbers up here. We gotta get back over 20. Chris, our local statistician, man, thank you so much. I appreciate these so much, and I will definitely add early bird check-ins to the to the roster, man. Wow, it just seems like it's just growing and growing. Awesome, man. All right, let's see. Where's my script? Here it is. All right. Once again, you know what? Let me do the heat miser and the snow miser temperatures for tonight. The snow miser award goes to Kilo Golf Zero Bravo Kilo Russ out in Manchester, Iowa, with 52 degrees, 52 degrees. And the heat miser award goes to Ken out in Spring, Nevada, NV7SS, November Victor 7 Sierra Sierra, with 99 degrees. I don't know. Every time I see 99, no matter where it is, how it is, whether it's 99 cents, 99 degrees, I think of 99 Loft Balloons by Nina. Just love that song. Loved it ever since I was a young boy. So those are the heat miser and the snow miser temperatures for tonight, or winners, awards. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments before we conclude the meeting?
KD2LRX with a comment.
You heard on Rusty Balloons on the local website. KG0BK.
All right, first we had Jay, KD2LRX, and then we'll go to Russ, KG0BK. Jay, pick it up, brother.
KD2LRX. Just want to correct you. You said Dennis in Spring, Spring, Texas, you meant. KD2LRX, back to net.
Yes, I did, and I do mean Spring, Texas for Dennis. It just coincidentally, wait a minute. No, it's not Dennis. It's Ken in Spring, Nevada. Ken in Spring, Nevada, November Victor 7 Sierra Sierra. Ken is in Spring, Nevada, and Dennis is in Spring, Texas. Ken has 99 degrees.
Oh, okay. My bad. Thank you. All right. Sounds good to me. KD2LRX, back to net.
Jay, are you smoking the pot?
I'm smoking something. Easy, Dave.
Fleet Week comes to mind. Woohoo!
In the Navy.
Oh man, I think that Fleet Week is going to be around for a long time. Awesome, man, awesome. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments? This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we'll look for any questions or comments about the net, for the net, around the net.
K2CVD to net control. Joe, I just wanted to let you know that the word is not loft balloons. It's a German word, Luftballon. Luftballon, like in Lufthansa, that means air. So just a little bit of German trivia for the net. K2CVD, back to net control.
That's actually what I said. I said Luft Balloons, like in Lima Uniform Foxtrot Tango. I actually have the English version and the German version of that song, and that's what I said, Luft Balloons. So Clean out the wax in your ears. No, I'm just kidding.
Jawohl, mein Herr. To CBD, back to net control.
You didn't know that my wife was, she's 1/4, my wife is 1/4 German. She's 3/4 Italian and 1/4 German. Her grandfather was German, and his father was actually in World War II, but he was not on the United States side. And he was named after Adolf Hitler. So my wife's grandfather was he was what was the last name? I can't remember. Olbrecht. It was Adolf Olbrecht.
Okay, Joe. Well, that's a fascinating history from your family. Just my father came over in 1928, and he was in the American Army in World War II, and it was kind of awkward for him at the end of the war when he met his sister in the Rhine Valley after the war was over. So he came there in the uniform of the Americans, and he met his sister after the war, and neither one of them would ever tell me what that meeting was like. And if I could have been a fly on the wall, I would have loved to have been there. So, interesting family history. K2CBD, back to net control.
Whoa. Wait, now my family history. we come from Italy. we're Italians. She was my wife's side. That's it. She's going to hell, not me. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, there were some stories that we heard. He was definitely pro fatherland, let's just say. And I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but I heard some wild stories. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other comments on the FusionNet or anything else you heard here tonight? Let us know. And for all the newcomers here tonight, I just want to welcome you all. I told you this was a very unusual net, not like any of the other nets that you've joined before. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I warned you right up front in the beginning. This is Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo with the FusionNet, and we're looking for any more questions or comments for the net tonight.
Zero BK with a question, I guess.
Rusty Balloons. I had you written down, and I just totally did not look at it again. I am so sorry. Russ, pick it up, my friend.
I'm sorry, so sorry. That was done with the, what was that? Regular bandsaw, I guess. Somebody played that. But anyway, I was not familiar with the song until the Rusty Balloons page come on. Isn't that 99 Balloons? Isn't that what you're talking about? That particular tune, song, whatever?
Yes, it was 99 Luft Balloons, and in English version was 99 Red Balloons in the English version. So in German it was Air Balloons, and in English it was Red Balloons. But it was a song by Nina. Let me make sure. Let's see. 99 left. Yes. Balloon. It is balloon. It is balloon. Yes, Nina. Yeah. And it's got an awesome beat to it. I wonder what Nina looks like today. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe we'll see some images. Let me see what Nina looks like today. Well, I gotta say, Nina still looks pretty hot, man. Woof. She's definitely what we call a MILF. Or wait, from what I'm seeing, oh my gosh, she's a gilf. Yeah, she is still a hottie. Wow, she kept her appearance up, and she's she's still performing. I guess that 99 left balloons and red balloons kept a lot of do re mi in her pocket.
Apparently so. Apparently so. I'm just curious. My youngest son was over. We were going through this and that, and I was telling him about the net. So we got there. I showed him a little bit. Showed him Rusty Balloon's page, and as soon as that song came up, he says, "You know that?" I go, "I know. I've never heard that before, except on Rusty Balloons." And so he was telling me a little bit about it. So I got to listen to it more. Kind of like it. So yeah, if you want to check out the page, check out Rusty Balloons. And we should have David's the airliner or something there. Anyway, back to that. KC0BK.
Oh, Russ. Oh, I gotta say, Dave is awesome, man. The next time your wife gets angry, drape a towel over her shoulders like a cape and exclaim, "Now you're super angry." Maybe she'll laugh, maybe you'll die. Listen, I told you, she's a quarter German. When I fight my wife, I lock the door. Boy, oh boy. You know, I have, my wife, we've had a very odd relationship. We dated in 92, but in 1998 we had broken for a while because my lifestyle was a little too wild for her, and she was a good girl, and I was just a young boy. But we got back together in 2006, and I quickly married her because I realized she was the love of my life, the apple of my eye, my sweet pea. That sometimes I'd like to, well, never mind. But I tell you, man, in the 30 years that I know her, we never had a fight. No, we never thought about divorce, murder, but not divorce. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. All right. Does anybody else want to get on this roster before we wrap it up? Any late check-ins? Any late check-ins for the FusionNet? This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. You heard enough about my love life and my romance. Almost 50 years old and still looks better than a new Honda. Oh yeah, that is a super duper car. What is that? Is that a Charger? That looks like a Charger to me. Yeah, that car is awesome, man. Did you guys see? My father-in-law has a 72 Nova. I gotta get some pictures of that Nova, put them up. He's got a 72 Nova in mint condition, all original parts, all original. Well, actually, he had a new alternator put in, but it's mostly all original parts. Body all original. It's two tone. Yeah, you know what? I didn't get them up there. Did not get them up there yet. Okay. Thank you for reminding me, Dave. Let's see. Let me get that up. Okay. Now it's up there. That's it. I'm just jibber jabbering away, guys. Just jibber jabbering away. All right. Let's see. Any late check-ins? Any late check-ins, or any questions or comments for the net before we wrap this up tonight? It's almost 11 o'clock, and I'm going to turn into a pumpkin soon. Two chipper 5,000. Oh my God, Annette, Annette. Oh boy, I'm so sorry, Annette. But your hubby is broken. All right, with nothing heard, back to the. Oh yes, I do. I actually have that video. Yes, I do. Yes. Oh, who was the actress in that? Was it? Oh, I gotta look that up now. You're gonna make me look it up. Yes, Pamela Gidley. Yes, I remember that. Melanie Griffith was also in that movie as well. Yep, came out in 1987. I have that movie. Dave, yeah, you got to help me get online with this Plex, man, so you guys can start streaming movies off my little server here. But awesome movie. Yeah, and I got to say, Melanie Griffith was pretty hot in that movie as well. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to wrap it up here tonight. Awesome having everybody here. This is Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo, and this is the weekly meeting of the FusionNet where our mission is to have fun. That's it, guys. We're here to have fun. It's amateur radio, and we're here to have fun, and we're also here to help educate those individuals interested in learning about amateur radio hobby and to continue building the fellowship of hams across the world. We host this net weekly on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, where participants pass traffic and comments, and we discuss all things amateur radio related with an emphasis on the various digital modes and beyond. I'm getting lost. That's it. Dave, I'm shutting this off. And beyond. All right, to infinity and beyond. Each week, Net Control either presents either a question or a topic open for discussion, or we host a trivia night, which is my favorite night because I love hosting trivia, where participants put their knowledge to the test on various amateur radio topics. We encourage participants to email us with subjects that they'd like to discuss on FusionNet. So, guys, if you have a question, if you have a comment, or if you have some kind of a topic of discussion that you want to be put out here on the net, guys, just contact us at fusion@thefusionnet.org. This is your net, and we want to make sure that we are covering topics that you want to discuss. So most of all, guys, we just want to make sure that you are having fun here, man. That is the bottom line. So go check us out on the FusionNet's website, thefusionnet.org, thefusionnet.org. And I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you guys two important things. Guys, we have merchandise. All the merchandise goes to help support and keep this net and keep all the equipment and buy new equipment on the air. None of it goes to Jason, myself, Dave, or anybody on this net. We do not keep any of the proceeds whatsoever, but we do have shirts, and get yourself a Fusion shirt. Go to thefusionnet.org, go to the menu, and go to merchandise. Also, guys, listen, we need volunteers. We need people to come on Monday nights to join the Amateur Radio Bible Fellowship. It's the Amateur Radio Brothers in Christ Bible Fellowship. It's Monday nights, 8 o'clock. I know it's another football night for you guys, but if you guys can make it, it's between 8 and 9. And we can definitely use the support. We can definitely use people out there. We have a really fun time. Last week we had very low numbers. The week before we had about 3 people. The week before that we had about 6 people. So come join us, and we'll. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I timed out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I timed it out. All right. We get 1 net control timeout for tonight. All righty. I did it. I know. I couldn't help myself. But just remember, guys, club members contribute their time and their money to provide all these services to the local amateur radio community, and we appreciate your support. All right, at this time, are there any late check-ins? Any late check-ins? Try and squeeze one more person in there. All right, nothing heard. So I'd like to thank all the following stations for contributing to tonight's net. And I'm going to read them actually backwards tonight. I'm going to read it backwards tonight. So, we had John, Kilo 7, Juliet Bravo, Charlie. Then we had Rob out in Australia, Victor Kilo 2, Delta Yankee. Then we had Bob out in Boise, Kilo 6, Oscar Whiskey Foxtrot. Then we had Rusty Balloons, Kilo Golf 0, Bravo Kilo. Then we had Cigarette Annette, Kilo 7, Alpha Yankee Juliet. Then we had Bruce out in Australia, Victor Kilo 4, Echo Hotel Tango. Then we had Wesley out in Coolidge, Arizona, Alpha Golf 7, Whiskey Quebec. Then we had Chris, our statistician and ambassador to the FusionNet, out in the Upper West Side of New York, Kilo 2, Charlie Victor Delta. Then we had Ron out in Wisconsin, Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Hotel Quebec. Then we had Ken out in Spring, Nevada, November Victor 7, Sierra Sierra. Then we had Dennis out in Spring, Texas, November 5, Delta Whiskey Romeo. Then we had Dave out in Boise, Idaho, our net control operator, and our brother from another mother who has the monkey room. Guys, go visit that monkey room, N7MKY, N7MKY. Go visit that monkey room, guys. It's a lot of fun, man. And we are linked to it 24/7, so you can go to the monkey room, you can come here, you can go there, you can come here, do a little of this, a little bit of that. Let's see, am I going to time out? No. Okay. Next up, we had our meteorologist, Howard, out in Coney Island, Kilo Delta 2, MSU. Then we had Mike out in Kelso, Kilo Bravo 6, Delta Hotel Romeo. Then we had Ralph out in West Texas, Kilo Alpha 5, Uniform Lima Echo. Then we had Tom out in Minot, Kilo Bravo 0, Bravo Sierra India. Then we had my best friend Jay and co-host and the 1995. Woof, wow, she's got very large hooters. Jay, KD2LRX, and then myself, AC2AE. Wow, Dave, who is that? I like. I can't let my wife see that one though. All right, for the name of the game here, guys, we have a side chat over here with net control operators, and yes, they try to. Wow, oof! I'm coming to Boise, Idaho, to go to Best Buy. I think I need some headphones. Jay said she is the Best Buy. Awesome, man, awesome. All right. Participating to tonight's net. We really appreciate you being here week after week, and hopefully you guys are having fun. I think that's why you guys come back, but I just want you to remember, in the great words of inventor and futurist Nikola Tesla, If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is Radio Station, Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo, Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. The FusionNet is now over and the network is returned to casual communications. Thank you all. Have a great night. 73 and QRT.
LRX. Great net tonight. Dave, thanks so much for that last share. Love you for that. And KD2LRX, I am QRT.
Dave, thank you for that very last share, but I am going to have to try and forget that and get into deep prayer because the thoughts I have is making me a sinner. Woohoo!